Well, guys, it's another day, it's another dollar, and today you are in luck because I'm going to share with you the one trade a day trading strategy. This is the only strategy you will ever need when trading the stock market. So guys, what I'm about to share with you here is pretty straightforward and simple. This will eliminate the biggest problem traders have, and that is over trading and trading without a plan. See, most traders just come in and trade these gappers, and because it's so easy to find opportunities constantly, most traders just dive into anything without actually understanding the consequences it can have on their trading account if they're wrong. So this strategy eliminates that. So first thing you want to do is go to your Excel sheet. As I said before, populate a list that looks like this with multiple stocks. And for me, I already have this list you can copy. And I want to go with Tesla today, just like always, because there's always volume here. And you can actually trade the same stocks constantly. So let's go find out the actual buying price and let's go find out the selling price. And these are support and resistance levels. That's all I need. So let's jump to the broker, guys. I want to change my actual candlesticks to chart lines because chart lines are cleaner. This is what the strategy does. It eliminates all the technicals, all the momentum reading, but we can also use momentum reading and technicals if we want to. So here's the line chart, guys. I want to find my actual buying price and selling price, and I can do this days before the trading session begins, or even weeks. Okay, and it all depends. If you want to trade higher time frames, then you're a swing trader. You're gonna hold for a few days. If you're trading shorter time frames, an hour to 2 hours, then you're gonna use lower time frames. So in my case, the stock market opens in 2 hours. I'm only gonna use the 2 hours time frame. Okay. So we can see the market is actually right at support. The peaks are usually support. So this is the support level. 160, 60 is your support here for this trade. Okay, so 160.60. I want to put 160.60 here. Okay, and I want to see my selling price. Where can it go to from here? Well, it has a huge gap to fill all the way up here, which is 166. Okay, that's the resistance. So I can put 166. Where am I going here? I can put 166 as the selling point, but I might not have to wait. I could just take $2 from this. Okay, now I shared on the chat room our actual targets for today, but I want to adjust this and give them a newer target, which I'll do after this video. Okay guys, so if we look here, we can see 160.20, and there's another one here, 160.60. So there's multiple actual support levels here for this specific stock. When you see that, you just have to enter the trade and use a wider stop loss, which is what I'm going to do here, because I believe in an hour's time the market is actually going to just punch back up straight away to the top. So there's two patterns that you will see when trading. It's a market open push and a market open drop. But because we're so close to support here, a market open push makes more sense than a market open drop. So I opened the long position here, and now all I have to do is wait. I actually shared a little something with the chat room for Tesla. 161 is the level. Now I know we're off by 40 cents, and that's because, well, there is multiple support levels here. Okay, so the long position is open now. All I have to do is just wait and see. But usually, by the way, this same strategy we used, or what I'm teaching you here, this is how much I pulled last week, partially because I'm using this strategy, right? There's 20,000 here, and another, let me see, I also pulled another 10,000 from this. Okay, so I was actually showing you not just the trade itself, but the withdrawal, because in this industry, everybody's making money, right? Anyways, let me update you when this is closed. So the trade is complete. We actually just entered the trade. My stop loss is right here at 159, and my limit order is going to be right here, which generates about $1,000. 165 is my limit order. Okay, 300 shares, that's all. Now, I wait and see. if in case that trade becomes successful, well, I have the rest of these stocks that I've already populated. What you can do, guys, is populate everything and just wait for these levels. Okay, guys, so here is the trade. We're up almost $150, but of course we're not aiming for the $150. We're aiming for the big bucks in this trade. Now I can choose to take my profit here, or I can choose to wait for market open, because this is a pre-market trade, by the way. But I believe this will push all the way to here, so I can actually adjust this to over here to this resistance line, okay, and that will give me, you know, $2 or so. But this essentially is how you trade. You can take the 120 and go again at another level. But at the start, I know a lot of people will be shy, I guess, or scared of holding positions. So yeah, there's no harm in taking whatever the market gives you. So there it goes, guys. As we speak, it's actually pushing up. Now it's 160. Okay, so I can choose to close this, or I can choose to hold. But in this case, I'm actually gonna hold this for another dollar or so, and then I'll close the position. This is 200. Yeah, the market is pushing higher, guys, as we speak. Seems like it's going to be a bullish day ahead of us, but I think if we hold this today, we could you know, make the 1,000 that we were bargaining for before the market even opened. It's now 260. Just looking at the way the market is structured, it actually wants to push to this level, 162.90, so that will give us 500 bucks. But I'm gonna move my stop loss now just over here. Okay, guys, so here we go. Market just opened, and here is our trade that we took earlier. Okay, so this is a market open pump, as we spoke about, because we were at support. Here goes $400. I have my trade right here at 162.90. That gives me about 540 on that trade. Okay, so there it goes. Now we're just waiting, and we'll close that position. Now sometimes I won't make that trade pre-market. I'll make that trade on the open or intraday. It depends when the price hits that level. Okay, so that's the most important thing, is that we know the exact price we're gonna buy at. Okay, so here goes. And if we go to 15 minutes, we might have further room to make more money. Okay, see, there's 400 bucks. I have my limit order, so we'll trigger it on its own of 500. So it's retracing a little bit, giving the market some room. Of course, you have to be aware, guys. Sometimes you might be down. There it goes, the 500 bucks in the back. Okay, so here's a little glimpse from the chat room. Some of these guys who took the trade alongside of me, and of course some people are trading different tickers. Now, of course, guys, you have to be aware of what is happening in the market on the day, because sometimes there's macroeconomics that's going to push the market down, and no support or resistance is going to be respected. So on the days where there's nothing going on or there's positivity, buying makes more sense than shorting. So you got to go with the flow of the sentiment of the market. That's why a lot of people usually fail at trading, because they just trade and think every day is going to be the same. Okay, so this is a simple approach you guys can use, and as you get better at it, you can take more risk, and you can, you know, do what I usually do is scalp and go in and hold through earnings and hold through news and go aggressive and crazy. Of course, at a managed risk. But some of you haven't built an account for you to be able to afford trading the way many of us trade. So if you want more of this and you want to learn more, you want to join the chat room, look in the description. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace and love as always. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget this. Bye.